This is global tolling. Three-way calling is prohibited. Upon detection, any three-way call will be immediately terminated, and the original dialed number shall be blocked from future calls. All inmate telephone calls are recorded. I have a collect call from
Reuben,
an inmate at Duval County Jail. Prepay for this call, save money, and control your phone expenses. To set up a prepay account, please press 2. To accept, dial 0 and hold. Thank you.
hello?
Hey, Reuben, how's it going?
I'm doing all right. How you doing today?
Not bad. You're lucky you got me. I don't usually work Saturdays.
Okay.
So, what's been up with you?
Not much. And I kind of going back and forth with all this, I know over the phone, and especially before this, what is this, gag order might be put in place or whatnot.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, I mean, if you came up here, what kind of interview would you do? I mean, if you do.
Well, I'd want to ask you about, what it's like in jail. What are the frustrations of not being able to talk to your family? You know, to a certain extent, to do the same things we've talked about on the phone. How do you feel about the women in your life? What is it like not seeing your kids? All that type of stuff.
Yeah. Would that actually be with the camera, or would it actually be just?
We wouldn't be able to film it because we might be able to shoot video. I don't know. I'd have to check with the jail and see if they'd allow us to bring a camera in or not. I don't know if they allow that or not. I know your uncle has actually invited me to come with him when he comes to visit you, but I haven't taken him up on that yet because, quite frankly, I don't want him to be blocked from getting in to see you because I'm with him. Don't worry with that.
No, I don't think he would get blocked. It would just be a regular visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, if anything, that might be the best bet. Maybe coming up like that.
Yeah. I had a little trouble hearing you.
Oh, sorry. No, I said that might be the best bet. Maybe coming up with him on Monday. But at that point, I don't know how many restrictions will be placed on you guys.
Yeah. Well, I'll touch base with him when I see him Monday morning at your hearing, and maybe I'll go with him, or maybe I may wait till next week to do it. But I'll touch base with him because he's extended an invitation before.
Yeah. I mean, preferably, I would rather have video camera, whatever. I mean, only because you actually, people do see what I'm saying, and it can't be, words can be jumbled and put out a certain way, and it turns the whole story. It changes the whole, pretty much the whole context of the conversation.
Yeah.
But I would rather it that way.
Okay. Well, I'll touch base with my bosses on Monday and see if someone can come. So we'll maybe try to shoot video and just put it on the website afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I did read some of the ones, I guess, from Tuesday or whatnot. And still haven't got the paper for I guess it will be Friday.
Yeah, I haven't written up that in our discussion there yet. I might write that up for Tuesday's paper.
Okay. Have you actually touched bases with?
I have not. I tried calling the phone number I thought was hers, and it just rang. It didn't go anywhere. But I'm going to try to talk to her at the hearing Monday.
Okay.
It's awkward because we don't usually approach people who said they're victims of rape, and right now, according to the state attorney's office, that's what she is. So I don't know. Just having a conversation is a little more difficult than usual because of that.
Yeah. What about hasn't she been on the news and that?
She was interviewed on the TV news, but they blacked out her face and basically did something so that her voice is not heard. They garbled it so that you couldn't tell who it was.
Okay.
Although everyone knows who she is. In this case.
Yeah, everybody does. But trying to think what else. What about Miss Lisa Bryant? Have you been able to get in touch with her?
I have not. No, I tried once, and last couple of days I've been dealing with something else, so I really haven't had a lot of time. I'm going to try to double back and do that again this week.
Okay. All right.
So I'm trying to think of anything I need to ask you right now, but I think I pretty much asked everything for now. We talked about what you could, what we talked about, and everything else. Trying to think if there's... I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So...
Pretty much it.
Yeah, so my understanding is this hearing on Monday is just going to be status hearing when nothing's really going to be decided. I don't know if that's your understanding or not.
Oh, yeah, they didn't pull me before the judge that day, so I don't even know.
Yeah, did you actually come over, or did they?
Yeah.
I know we were already there when the judge said he was going to just delay it till Monday, so I guess you actually were driven over to the courthouse.
Yes, I was there. They just didn't pull me into the courthouse.
Yeah. Apparently the judge was charging authority, so he decided it would be easier to have both you and him before him on Monday.
Both me and him?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be in the courtroom at the same time. You probably won't see her.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought she was just going on Tuesday.
No, according to my records, you're both going Monday. They'll double check that to be sure.
Yeah. So, how far are they putting this gag order, or the hearing on?
I think they'll schedule I think on Monday they're going to schedule a day to consider the gag order.
Okay.
So more than likely they'll set it for later this week or next week, where they'll have arguments, and then the judge will decide whether everyone is gagged or not.
Yeah. These are all these, I guess, pre-trial things that are trying to get addressed, and that's kind of why it's delaying a lot of this, of actually getting things accomplished in this case before trial. So.
Right. And you still have the December 7th trial date, so I would guess you're not going to have to wait to the trial at some point.
Yeah, that's still the date, but who knows what it's actually going to be. I mean, that was set just as something to look forward to, and both sides agreed on it, but I don't know if that's going to be reached on that date.
Yeah.
Seems a bit soon for it.
Yeah. Do you know that the prosecution now has a new motion they want to try you and
together? Yeah.
And I know lawyers are opposing it. I don't know if you and lawyers have taken a stance yet or not.
Yeah, we definitely need to oppose it. I mean, because it's as they already stated, when they first arrested her, they said that the child neglect charges are not tied to what it is to mine. Now all of a sudden you want to go back and try to tie them together. It doesn't make any sense.
Right. So how are you spending your time in there? Are you doing any reading, or how do you keep your mind occupied?
A lot of reading, a lot of working out. Try to get out there and just go to the rec field just to get outside and catch some fresh air. Try not to dwell too much on this stuff, but it's hard not to. This is my life. This is a lot of things that are being brought up, and nobody else is going to defend me. So why not speak out? At this point, this is my life. I'm not going to let somebody just drag me through the mud, or keep throwing all these allegations, accusations, whatever out there that are not true.
Yeah. So I assume your lawyer told you not to speak to me.
They're probably pissed off and haven't got around to speaking to me directly about, this recent conversation with you.
Yeah. I saw Al the day after our story ran where I spoke to you, and he was less than pleased that I'd spoken to you.
I figured that, but at this point, man, it's, nobody else is going to speak out for me. And even when I asked you, just to speak to some of my closest friends, I try to keep a tight circle, but I do understand why certain people don't want to be out there, don't want to be putting their face and their name on the line for somebody.
I believe your roommate is concerned about his child custody situation. I haven't been able to talk to him, but he did tell a colleague of mine that he didn't really want to be quoted for that reason.
Yeah. But, it's I definitely understand certain people's situations.
Yeah. And once someone says they don't want to speak to us, we don't really like going back the next day and saying, "You sure?" Because
yeah. But often try to stay away from certain friends. You can quote this, but it's certain friends that'll bring you flowers when you're dead, but no soup when you're sick. And that seems to be the case.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't try to dwell on that outside life or all the, whatever's being said.
Yeah. It's going to be, I imagine you've got to be really mentally disciplined not to sort of start saying what if, and get depressed.
No. Life was good. And then, of course, things happen.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't dwell on the what if.
Yeah.
Because, you can always be worse. So.
Yeah. That's true. Wait, did you have the, I don't know if we're ever going to mention this in the story, but I should probably touch base with you on it to make sure. We heard you had the nickname Candyman. I'm not sure if that's true.
No. I never heard of that. It's the first time.
Okay.
Candyman referring to?
We heard several different versions, but apparently it had something to do with drugs. And what we were told is that, well, let me make sure I have this right. That you had sold drugs to strippers and they nicknamed you Candyman.
First time I heard it.
It's probably not true then.
They might have a nickname. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's the first time I've heard anything like that.
Okay. Well, unless someone flat out says that's your nickname, we won't use it then. Yeah. And we also heard that a lot of people were turning on and upset with her because she got hardcore into drugs. Is that anything that rings a bell with you, or does that not sound right?
That sounds close to on point. Because a lot of people don't like her. Didn't like the fact that I was with her. I don't know. They said a lot of stuff going on out there. But yeah, that's along the lines. But me getting hardcore into drugs, no, I don't think so.
All right. So what's your living situation like now? Do you have a cell to yourself? Do you have a cellmate, or how are they dealing with you?
Just a cell to myself. Shower, toilet, all that stuff in here. So I don't have to go anywhere. Keep me isolated, whether it's visits, whether it's walking through the prison, and always have a guard or two with me. So I'm supposed to have no contact with anybody.
Is that tougher that you're so isolated, or is it better because you're not dealing with potentially dangerous fellow inmates?
I'm not worried about what somebody else might try to do to me. I'm just it's more so it's probably better because you got a lot of people that see me as a ticket out of jail, so to speak, and they'll come up with anything and say anything to make their way up out of it. It's better to just stay away from people. So.
Yeah, so I imagine everyone looks at you and thinks, if I can just get him alone, I can claim he told me something, and then I can have to deal with the prosecutors and get out.
Basically. Yeah. So it's better being in isolation.
Yeah. That's interesting. How are the guards treating you? Are they being nasty? Are they taunting you at all about or anything, or are they pretty much just leave you alone?
Not at all. They, it's respect. They're definitely professional about it, whether they have other beliefs, or not.
60 seconds left on this call.
But they do their job, very professional about it, including the one that, took the stand during that one hearing. They came back to me, we talked, and, that was that. No hard feelings. I know he has a job to do.
That's good.
Well, as you heard, we've only got a couple of seconds left. Is there anything else you want to say today?
Nothing else I can think of.
Well, I guess I will see you Monday morning in court, so, and then obviously feel free to give me a call again if you want.
Okay. All right, I'll definitely do that.
Well, hey, good talking to you, and I guess I'll see you Monday and be talking to you soon.
All right. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
10 seconds on this phone.